Hey, Mew. Hey, what is the icon? Ah. Oof. It's another oof icon. Oof. I'm still trying to get Ice to record her oof sound. She got a very nice oof sound. Yeah, give me a second, let me. Makes me think of laying in bed though. Okay, let me double check. Yeah, okay. Oh, okay, I forgot to string this down. I'm big! I'm big! Yeah, I was testing the face cam. Oh yeah, okay, so this is the new face cam that I did yesterday. So I was going to continue making the events, the activities frame, activities overlay. Let me string myself down. Oh, I like this face cam. Okay, so I told you guys that I'm starting to plan for my smartphone photography content. So I'm starting to plan for my smartphone photography content. So this is what I have, starting to jot down all those things already. So I'm doing this the old-fashioned way, I'm doing this the old-fashioned way. I'm writing things down because I got a habit of forgetting what I wrote, what I jot down if I do it digitally, on Google Sheet or Google Docs or whatever, or on any software-based app. So I got a tendency to forget if I do that. So even back when I was studying, writing down actually helped me to remember, gets my creative juice actually rolling when I write things down. So like I said, it will take me about 3 months to come out with this photography course. So I don't want to miss anything. Basically, it will be like a beginner's course from end to end. Oh, Mio, I don't think I mentioned this to you before. So I started adding some free contents on my Patreon. Contents which everyone can use. So for now, the free contents that are added to Patreon, that is Snapseed filters. So feel free to go over there and grab all those free contents. Yep. So I started adding some of this Snapseed content. So basically, it's a scan and apply filter code. You open up a photo, you scan the QR. After that, you export it. That's it. You don't need to do anything else. So I added 2 already. So I done 2. Anyone is welcome to go over there and take whatever you want. So all these are free. The filters. I call this the soft CD soft or soft CD like soft. So these are some of the post processing that I actually use day in day out, especially for this. This is a high contrast CD light filter. So basically, I embedded some orange and teal cinematic LUT into a high contrast scene. So I use things like this day in day out. So I thought I'd share them. So all these are free. So feel free to go and get it. I'll add more filters onto my Patreon. So yeah, all these are free. Obviously, there are paid contents. Paid contents are just for paid my Patreon. So the free contents are there. If there are any things that you guys feel that I could distribute it, on my Patreon, let me know. The reason why I'm doing this is I think I've been approaching this Patreon wrong. So someone was actually saying that I saw an article of a professional photographer he was sharing his techniques, his marketing techniques. So let's put it in this way. So say you have you reach 100, let's say Patreon, 100 Patreon, you convert 1%. Not okay. You got 100 viewers. So on your Patreon page, so you convert 1% to a Patreon. So you got 1 Patreon per 100 viewers. So what do you do? Do you put all your attention on converting the 99% of the viewers, or do you do some other thing else? So his suggestion is do not focus on the 99%. Every 100 viewers, you got 1. So 1% out of 100. So what you do is you work hard to reach 200. So when you get 200, you get 1 more Patreon. So his marketing strategy is this. It can be put in any way. You can use that in any way. Patreon, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, whatever, Twitch. So you use this in any scenarios that requires you to convert from free to paid, in a way, free to paid, ad hoc viewer to regular viewer, in any way. So this is a very good marketing strategy. So I'm starting to use that. So we see how it goes. We see how it goes. We see how it goes. Samson!
Literally not that hard.
Yeah, like,
Oh.
yeah.
It's hard!
Yeah, girl.
Huh?
Like,
Never seen before?
hard.
Never seen what before? My Facecam is on the top right now.
Yeah.
There was a
Oh my
guy.
God,
There was a guy.
God.
Samson, how are you? Hey, I was just telling Leon yesterday that
no,
we should,
really?
we should meet up.
Girl.
I'll bring you guys to
Beverly Hills,
the truffle
Yeah.
taste Michelin star ramen. I was just telling Leon yesterday.
Girl.
The
We've had a chance to
fuck?
meet up.
God,
Catch up.
girl, oh my god. Ew.
That's like, ew.
Ew.
I pulled out
Oh,
the
man.
shotgun and chased him out of Beverly Hills, Lamau.
See
Lamau.
dragging.
Oh my god, that's
I've never seen
crazy.
before. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, okay. So this kind of animation. Who is dragging? What is up, dog? Okay, so this kind of animation, I've not done things like that before, so I went ambitious with animation. So this is what I came up with yesterday. I'm okay. I was just talking about my my Patreon page. I got some free contents over at my Patreon page. Just for awareness. There are free contents on my Patreon page. So feel free to go there and grab the free contents. The free contents are basically Snapseed filter. So I'm sharing some of my editing style. So how I do my editing. So my post processing. So I'm just starting to share that. It's basically a QR code. Just download it, or you open Snapseed. You open a photo in Snapseed. You scan it. You save it. That's it. You don't need to touch anything. How's things, man? How was Valentine's Day yesterday? I assume you are celebrating that this year. One thing I'm a bit cautious of. Okay, the animation. It looks. It doesn't look super smooth on some of the edges on stream itself, although it looks perfectly fine. It looks perfectly fine when I open up just the video file itself. You see, it looks smooth. There isn't any jaggedness, any jagged edge. So I wonder what is causing that. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, Samson, you asked how am I? Yeah, I'm okay. I'm starting to plan I'm planning a smartphone photography content. So I'm planning content for smartphone photography. So I plan to create a course for this Udemy. So basically it's a smartphone for beginners. So basically a smartphone for beginners. It'll take me about 3 months to finish the whole course creation. It'll take me 3 months. I'm starting to jot this down already. I'll fill up this my book. So I prefer to write things down over typing it out. It helps me to simulate the creative juice by writing it down. With a fountain pen. You know, I started using fountain pen like about 3 years ago. So, okay, those of you who missed my announcement last week, you know, I'll be streaming twice a week, doing purely overlays, and I'm spending the rest of the 5 days on overlays, my store, course creation for my photography, and also spend the 5 days on any commission emojis or logo or whatever, which I have. I have one commission emoji for a friend. So yeah, so that is what I'm going to spend the whole week on. 2 days on stream, 5 days on the rest of the item. I'm trying to split. Okay, not split. I'm trying to narrow down some of the things I'm doing. So I mentioned many times that I'm doing a lot of things, but I'm trying to narrow things down. So for this year, the focus is my overlay store, my digital arts, those commission items. So these two, I'll spend about 50% of it. Spend 50% on course creation for my smartphone photography course. So this year, the focus will be just these two items. Anything else, I'll do it if I got spare time, like my YouTube channel. I'm not giving up on my YouTube channel because I love going out and take videos and things like that. So this is something that I will do in between my spare time. Oh yeah, speaking of that, I got some Thailand videos in my YouTube channel, so go and check it out. So I went to Thailand about 1 month ago. Turned that into video, so I share that on my YouTube. So go and check it out. Go and check it out. I have fun editing that. Okay, what am I supposed to do again? Oh yeah, okay. Okay, so yesterday before I ended stream, I eliminated any gaps. So yesterday the initial design there were gaps. There were gaps in between this. So because of the gap, the animation looks a bit jagged because of the gaps and the content behind it. So it looks like the whole thing looks a bit weird. So I eliminated the gaps. Eliminate the gaps, make it slightly smoother. The animation, the movement of the animation is okay already. The initial idea that I have is my initial plan is to have 3 different movements. So 2 of it is moving in the same cross motion, with the middle piece actually moving slower. So that was the initial plan. But because of the cyan glow around the whole thing, I had to scrap that idea because I want the glow. Okay, if you notice, okay, the glow only starts when the whole thing is aligned in the center. So that's why I need to scrap the idea. You see, that center, it glows. Center, it glows. So because of this particular change, I cannot use the initial idea. Although the initial idea will make the animation looks a bit more random in a organized way. But yeah, sadly I can't use that. Maybe I can use that in some future projects. But for now, I'm pretty happy with this. Okay, so I need to create a activity overlay. Activities overlay. So I want the design to be synchronized. I need some of these things. I need the design to be synchronized. So what can I use out of this particular design? I could create the same, the same movement thing again. I could create that. But what I can definitely use is the bottom part. So this is something that I can definitely use, something similar like that. So I can definitely use that. Okay, let me think. Okay, I'm going to use something similar. So the left and right will be animated. So it will be, moving like that. The left and right will be animated. The top and bottom will be still. It will be still. I don't want to create a glow for the activities block. I don't want to create a glow because I don't want to overdo it. With the face cam actually glowing, I don't need the activity block to be glowing like that. Oh, speaking of that, you guys like my bottom left hand corner, the frame? That was done last week. Yeah, that was done last week. I like that. I think I released that on my store already. I think so. I think I released on my store already. Let's see. Yeah, I released that on my store already. So released it on the store. I had to throw in all this sample watermark because I'm trying to prevent any theft. Oh no, this was done last week. The one was done before last week. So this one is 70. Okay. Great. Okay, let me get on with it. Okay, what can I reuse? What can I reuse out of this? Okay, I want to reuse the bottom part. So I want to reuse the bottom part. 4 pieces. 4 pieces. I think I can. Okay, so all 4 pieces will be similar design. Okay, so I want all the 4 pieces of the activities block to be of similar design. But what can be different is the animation to the side pillar. So you see the side pillar on the left and right. So the movement can be different. Now, since I don't need the activity block to be glowing in this manner, I can afford to throw in my initial plan, which I had initially for the face cam, which is to have the movement of the blocks not synchronized. So make it random in a organized manner. So I can do that. Okay. Quick. Okay, I don't need to throw in a block first. Okay, let me see. Let me start with the side first. So I can use similar design like this, but I don't want this to be too big. Since the events block is just how many pixels? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. 50 pixel high. So 50 pixel high. Okay, let me do a rough calculation. 50 pixel high. If I have 4 blocks, so I got four pieces of this, and that leaves me about 10 pixels for the top and the bottom, which I can split it into 5. Okay, let me write this down first because I'm going to forget. I'm honestly going to forget. So the side will be 4 pieces. Okay. I need the measurement to be as accurate as possible because I only have 50 pixels to work with for the height. So 4 pieces, one piece will be 10 pixel, and the top will be 5 pixel and the bottom will be 5 pixel. So add up to 50 pixel. Okay, then I can have the 4 pieces actually moving randomly, so I don't need that to be synchronized anymore. Alright, okay. Okay. 5 pixel, no, 10 pixel, so this will be the rough height. Okay, I want that to slope a bit, so I will have this slope in this manner. Okay. Okay, how thick do I want this to go? 10 pixels should be enough. I think 10 pixels should be enough. 10 pixels should be enough. Okay, good. New shape. I want to use the same background color for... I want to use the same background color. Oh man, how many layers is that? Yeah, having pre-comp is actually very useful. I like to have pre-comp upon pre-comp upon pre-comp. Yeah, there's a reason why I do that, as I explained so many times. Sometimes you need to pre-comp it in order to do certain things. Like I use a lot of shading. So you see this shading? You see this black color shading? So this shading is a result of Gaussian blur. So I Gaussian blur it. It blurs in all 4 directions. I throw it in, the outer edge is going to be blurred. So how do I do that? Do I add a mask over a shape? You cannot do that. You add a mask over a shape or a solid, the Gaussian blur will be applied to the mask. So how you do that? You do that by pre-comp the solid or the shape. So you pre-comp that, you throw it into the container, and after that you add a mask, you apply a mask on the pre-comp itself. So what happens is whatever Gaussian blur effect is inside the container, it's not sitting on the container. So when you apply the mask is being applied to the pre-comp container, not the content inside. So the Gaussian blur doesn't kick in for the layer mask. So that is why I have pre-comp upon pre-comp upon pre-comp. So that is that's the best way to use a pre-comp. Other usage of a pre-comp is if you go to YouTube, you search for effects, After Effects, some techniques. You'll notice one thing. You'll notice, I don't care who you're watching. One thing you will notice, they like to use pre-comp. So they like to use pre-comp. They add an effect to a layer, then they pre-comp it. They add an additional effect to a pre-comp. You'll notice a lot of people do that. The reason behind that is similar to what I just explained, the Gaussian blur. With the blurry edges, you just need to mask that away. So obviously, my application is a bit more simpler, but simpler if you have no idea, if you have no concept of a pre-comp, you obviously have no idea how to do that. So which is what I'm explaining right now. So this is the best way to use a pre-comp. That's why you see me doing pre-comp upon pre-comp upon pre-comp. Okay, I need the color, so I need to open this up. Okay, I don't need stroke for this. Do I want border? Yeah, I think I want to use a border, so I can actually synchronize the design. Okay, let me see. I want it to slope upwards on the left side. On the right side, I want it to slope downwards, so that I have something like that on both edges. Okay, the best way to approach this is to create an individual piece first. I create an individual piece. Shit, I cannot pronounce today. I create an individual piece. I throw that piece as a precom. I just duplicate the precom, and I can animate the precom and the duplicate precom. So any changes that I make to the actual frame inside the precom, it will be applied across all the duplication, all the duplicated precom, because they are all pointing to the same thing. Basically, precom, what it does is you have a container. Okay, I put it as container so that it's easy to understand. So you have a container. You have the content inside, the layers, the solid, whatever, you put it inside. So what it does when you duplicate the precom is all the precom, including the duplicated precom, are all pointing to the same container. Essentially, they are all pointing to the same container. So that is what it does. So that allows me to make changes to the actual content inside the precom, the original container, and it will be reflected across all the precom. Okay, let's start naming this right. Let's call this individual piece background. The only thing which I'm worried about, I think I explained this yesterday, is okay. If you look at this, right, let me zoom this out 100%. Okay, you see this on 100%, it looks okay, right? But if I zoom in, it's a bit jagged. Why? Because okay, I explained this yesterday. So you look at a straight line, a 1 pixel straight line. So if you need to slope this, when you need to slope this, what it does is the pixel will actually move. Essentially, you don't rotate this. You can rotate this. But people usually don't do that. Let's say you have a square, right? You have a square. You need, like what I'm doing, you need the upper part to be sloped. You need the side to be straight. And you cannot rotate this already. So what it does in one line pixel is the pixel will actually move to create a slope. So you keep moving until you got the desired slope. So a 1 pixel slope, when it slope upwards, essentially it moves upwards. You get the jagged, you see the square vertical jagged edge. So when I usually I will advise people who want to create a circle shape, a slope shape, the border, I do not recommend having 1 pixel, because you have 1 pixel for that, you make the whole thing round or slope. Essentially is what I did demonstrate just now. The 1 pixel, you're essentially moving, because it's only 1 pixel, you move it, the jagged edge gets a bit more obvious. So the more thickness, the more pixel you have, the smoother it gets, because you got more pixel on the thickness to actually move around. So you got more pixel to move around, to play around with. So there is more leeway for, I won't say error, more leeway for some of this. Maybe you can call this limitation or the characteristic of a pixel. There's no two way about it, no choice. Unless I do everything in vector-based drawing, but this is not vector-based. In a way, this is not exactly a vector-based. So if I draw this in, say, Illustrator, that's why logo design, emotes design, people usually use Illustrator, because Illustrator is a true vector-based editor. So for a vector-based editor, you don't get a lot of all these, I would say, bitmaps related limitation. whereby the pixel is made out of pixel, 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 pixel. You see, if I zoom in all the way, you see this one pixel essentially is one block. So a 10 by 10 is essentially made up of 100 pixel. So you mush together 100 pixel to form a square in a way. Okay, let me view this 100%. I don't need this to be too sloped. So around that should be good enough. Okay, the only thing which I worry about, like I mentioned, is the... Yeah, the only thing which I worry about is the... yeah, it's the jaggedness. Unless I create this individual piece as a square, so there's no slope, no nothing. Okay, let's go with this for now. If the jaggedness, if the rough edges is a bit too insane, then we go back to a rectangular design. Let's see how it goes. Okay, duplicate this. I need a border for this. Okay, because this thing is so small. This thing is so small. I cannot use a 1 pixel. I need something more than a 1 pixel. 3 pixel. No, 3 pixel too much really. Okay, this is going to be very painful. This is honestly going to be very painful. About 1 pixel. I don't use 1 pixel for a slope like this. No, definitely not 1 pixel. Okay, let's use a 2 pixel. Duplicate this and use this as a shader. Now the whole block is a bit too small already. Shader, we make this black. So this will be black. Throw in some Gaussian blur. And blur this a little bit. Shit, okay, it's a bit too small to see the effects wrongly. Oh man. I want a synchronized design. Okay, I want a synchronized design. But that thing is a bit too small to actually use. Oh man, okay. Okay, unless I change the design of the individual piece. The reason why I draw the moving blocks in this way is I want this to look like an LED piece. I mentioned yesterday, so this was actually inspired by okay, there's an old show called Stargate. So I'm a big fan of that. There's an enemy inside. There's a AI enemy called the Replicator. So Replicator is made out of small pieces of block just like this. So this design is inspired by that. I want this block to look like individual LED pieces that you piece together to form something big. So that's why I make this move in. Okay. I need to tweak the design a little bit because it doesn't exactly look obvious on the small piece here. No, it doesn't exactly look nice. Okay, let me review the guide again. 4 pieces. Okay, so this one will be something like that small. So essentially I can make this a little bit larger. So I can make this a little bit wider maybe. Okay, let's reduce the size to not the number of it to 3 piece. So I reduce this to 3 piece. I can increase the size of each block. I can increase the size of each block. So I got 50 pixel in a way. So I got 50 pixel for the height to play with. So that give me 40 pixel for 3 of it. Okay. Okay, let me make this larger. Okay, I'm gonna make this piece larger. Okay, I'm not going to worry too much about the border, not the border, the shading. I'm not going to worry too much about that. Okay, so the individual piece is now slightly larger. It looks better than just now. It looks slightly better than just now. I usually don't use their beaver effect because their beaver effect are shit. But in this case, I think I can afford to use that. Just need to angle this. Something like that. Okay, so it looks a bit, the edges looks a bit 3D. Because of the size, I cannot use my own way of making it 3D because of the size. So I need to use the built-in. But the shading, let me duplicate the shading. See whether we can intensify. Ah, yes. Okay, so another way of intensifying some of this effect, like you see, right? So I got this on Gaussian blur. This is black. It is black. It doesn't get any blacker than this, but because of the Gaussian blur, the black is kind of being diffused. So how do you actually intensify things like this? Let me tell you the best way to do this. The best way to do this is just simply to duplicate the same layer. That will intensify the effect due to the Gaussian blur diffusing the black color. So this is the best way. Just duplicate it. You don't need to go high and low. Play with the brightness, play with the shadow, play with the contrast. No, just duplicate it. This apply to anything that you need to intensify the effect. It can be a color like I don't know, red color. You got a slightly diffused red color. So how do you intensify the red color without moving mountains? Just for that, you just duplicate it. Easy as that. You get the same color. You get the same color back, just that it's more intensified. And you don't need to go high and low just to move a mountain in a way. The best way, just duplicate it. You can apply this to any effects which you need to intensify. You just simply duplicate it. The most is you play with some of this effect. This blending mode. So the most is you play with the blending mode. Like say, I want to darken this. or brighten this, or you create a color dodge. It doesn't apply to black color because black color is not exactly a color. So that is the most that you need to do. Duplicate, play the blending mode. I believe even the other applications editor should have something similar as blending mode. I don't know. I honestly don't know. I'm too far into Adobe workflow already. So if you ask me things like DaVinci Resolve, sorry, I cannot answer because I don't use DaVinci Resolve. I'm in the Adobe workflow. So, but I believe there should be something similar in any of those major editor. So there should be a blending mode that you can just click and make changes to it. But the principle is the same. So it doesn't matter what application you use, as long as there's layering effect like this, you need to intensify, duplicate it, easy as that. Okay, good. You see the blurry black color outside there? So I explained just now why I got pre-comp upon pre-comp. So how do you solve things like this? Easy. I just pre-comp the shader, and we call this individual shader comp. So now the content is inside a pre-comp, a container. You take a pen tool, create a mask. Ta-da! Gone. So as you make changes to, okay, let's say I want to go insane with this thing, right? Okay, I go insane with this thing. You see, I just make changes to whatever is inside the pre-comp. It doesn't affect the mask, the layer mask, because the layer mask is not applied directly to the layers inside the pre-comp. It is applied to the container itself. So that's why it is very important to understand why people use pre-comp. Okay, I like that. It's more, but so-called the 3D effect is visible. It's not as visible as this because this is a big piece. I tell you, I can look at this animation the whole day. I like this animation. And now I'm applying the initial idea that I have for the Facecam onto the activity block, which is to have the three pieces actually moving in a non-synchronous timing manner movement. Okay, I like that. Now I need all this excessive guide to disappear. Poof, be gone. Okay, now I need to space this to fit the 50 pixel height that I set for the block. Before that, I need to pre-comp. You see, I need to pre-comp again. So let's call this individual piece comp. So what I do now is I just need to duplicate. Ta-da! Easy as that. Oh, ho. Okay, forgot about that. I forgot to center the anchor. Okay, one disadvantage about the pre-comp is, you see, I try to center the anchor, cannot do that. You cannot do that. So that is one disadvantage of that. You cannot center the anchor point on the layer content itself. You can You can do that. You can do that to the individual piece, the individual layers, but you cannot do that to a pre-comp. So I need to do this the old-fashioned way. Move this. Okay, I will try to align this as center as possible. Okay, should be good. Okay, now I can duplicate this. I'm gonna start calling names for this. Start calling names! So 3 pieces. I have 3 pieces here. So 1, 2, 3. Okay. Okay, so this particular this particular activity block, it might be slightly taller than my usual ones, but that is okay. That's okay. Not a big problem. Okay, great. Now I need to animate it. I don't want the left and right side to be animated similar. I don't want this to have the same movement as in the left side and right side synchronized. I don't want that. Okay, I don't want that. So what I can do is I can leave that first. So I animate the left side, then I animate the right side. But before I animate, I need to draw the top and the bottom. We create a new shape layer. We call this top BG. And we have the similar white color. It does looks a bit like a, not exactly LED. Yeah, LED. It does look like a bit those, you know, small pieces LED. That was the idea behind it. At least there's some depth to that. That was the only thing which I'm afraid of. Okay. Running low on water. Soft candy, anyone? Coconut soft candy. I got this from Thailand. I just realized I can actually focus this. Ta-da! So this is the Thailand soft candy. I got this from Thailand. This is freaking delicious. This is nice. Very addictive. I'm using Droid Cam, by the way. I'm using Droid Cam. Anyone interested? Yeah, can DM me or whisper me. Yeah, this is Droid Cam. So I'm using my mobile phone as a webcam. The previous one was IV Cam, but IV Cam I got problem with the connectivity. What makes Droid Cam fantastic is I'm using USB to connect. I'm not using Wi-Fi. So this is connected using USB. USB, you need ADB. You need ADB enabled. So you need to enable the developers mode so that you can enable the ADB so that the client app on the PC can actually connect to your mobile phone with the Droid Cam installed. Yeah, once again, anyone interested, just let me know. So you don't need to worry about quality or the webcam. You know, no point spending 100 plus, 200 plus on the webcam. Your mobile phone is the best webcam. And I'm not using the selfie camera. I'm using the back camera, which is a way better camera than most of the webcam out there. So I dare say that the quality is better than most of the webcam that you can get out there. Just that it's a bit slightly inconvenient because you need to install the client app. You need to install the app on the phone. You need to enable ADB. You need to enable developers mode to enable ADB. Other than that, just a few clicks. Cross my finger. I haven't had any any connectivity issue with my webcam since I started using this last week. No, the week before. Okay, this is aligned in the center. Let me just double check. Okay, let's go with this width for now. If I need to make changes, I can make changes to that. Okay, I need more lines. That. Okay, how far do I want this to go? Something like that should be good enough. Okay, once again, if I need to make changes, I can easily make changes to that. So not going to be a big issue. Not going to do the right hand side first. We will settle the left hand side. And after that, I can duplicate a pre-com and just flip it over the other side. Okay. Yeah, I'm doing it in a very compressed manner. That is going to come back and bite me in the butt later. But let's go for it. Let's just go with it. We see how it goes later. If I need to make changes to that, make it bigger in any way, then I can do that. Something like that. Okay. Same thing, I'm going to duplicate this. Give it a border. So the border will be the same as the other piece. Having the same color. Two pixels should be good enough. Oh man. Shit man, it looks so compressed. Oh man, it looks so compressed. Never mind, we go with it for now. Yeah, some design are just not suitable to be small. See, it looks so compressed. This is 100%. This is 200%. Hopefully when I start the animation going, that will, you know, cover up for any imperfection due to the small size. Because I really don't want to make this too big, you know, the events block. Unless I don't synchronize the design. Yeah, unless I don't synchronize the design. I have an alternative design that I can go with that have moving parts also. But I want to use the alternate design for a new face cam. I don't want to use it on this current one. Okay, how about we go with it for now? Let me see how it goes. Okay, we go with this design for now. Okay. Okay, I see we can start animating this already. Okay, I'm going to start animating this. Okay, let's do this one by one. Let's do this one by one. Some of these things cannot be copy and paste because I want the animation to be, the movement, the position, the speed to be slightly different. So the top and bottom will be the same speed, the middle part will be slower. So for the top and bottom part, this will happen in 2 seconds. So it will move in 2 seconds, both direction. For the middle part, I want it to be slower, so that will flow over to about 4 seconds. So I want it to move slower in a way for the middle part. Alright, let's see. Okay, so this one will move right first. Okay, let me see how it goes. So it move 45 degrees, move. Do this at 100%, 200%. Okay, I want the movement to be like that. Is it too slow? It's not sharp, you know. The whole thing is actually not sharp. I'm so tempted to just, it's not sharp. It's not sharp. Because of how small the pixels are, it's actually not sharp. Like I mentioned just now, I'm playing with a very thin pixel depth, thickness. So when it's moving in a not a strict manner, it is moving in a 45 degrees manner. A square item, you have a square item. If you are not moving horizontally, vertically, a thin pixel, you move it diagonally, it's going to show a lot of imperfection. Okay, no choice. Let's go with a square design. I got no choice. I need to use a square design. I really don't have a choice because it looks a bit weird. It really looks a bit weird, so I need a square design. The whole thing is too small already. I cannot afford to be too fancy with some of the items. A square design will not have the jagged thing. So this is the mask. Okay, let's see how it goes. Obviously, I'm gonna stop. Okay, I'm gonna stop the animation. Okay, animate that again. Let me disable the top and the bottom. Okay, let's move the individual piece. Let's make it space further apart a bit more. So there are some gaps there. So at least now when I am animating it side by side, it's moving. Now it's moving not 45 degrees diagonally. Now it's moving left to right, horizontally. At least there won't be the jaggedness will not actually show. It will not be so obvious. Okay, then the top piece will need to be of a different design already. It have to be a different design already. I know I'm zooming in a lot. So the design, oh man, okay. I so don't like this design. It's a bit too squarish, eh? It is really very squarish. Damn it. Okay, let's animate this first. Let's animate. I really want to say animate. Let's animate this. Let's animate this. So alternate this so that it's moving left and right, left and right. So hopefully the design won't be so jagged. Yeah, okay, the design is not jagged anymore. But it's still not as sharp as this. Because this is much bigger, that piece is much smaller. Because I don't really want to change the design of the Facecam piece to fit the activity frame, the activity overlay, activities block. Okay, never mind. I got no choice. Let's go with that for now. Let's go with that for now. Then we animate the left and right side. Then we see how it goes. So this one will go over. Oh shit. Disable the guide. Okay, so the middle piece will be slightly left, right. left, and left, right, left, right, left. Okay, good, 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 good. So the middle piece will be a bit slower, in half the time. Should I speed this up even more? No. Okay, let's leave this. Okay, what I'm going to do is the other side. Okay, the other side I'll call it 4, 5, 6. Okay, let me see. Now let's animate this. I can't use the same coordinate because the coordinate are actually different. Okay, so this one will move left, will move right first. So I'll have this move inwards. Okay, let's do the bottom piece first. So the bottom piece, it will go right. So this one will go to the right. So half the time for the middle piece as usual. Okay, we see how it looks like. See how it looks like. Oh, okay, I just received some good news. I just received my next Twitch payout. I just received my next Twitch payout. Like every 3 months I get a payout. Yeah, every 3 months. Sometimes longer. 3 months, yeah, sometimes it takes about 4 or 5 months. Big thanks. I got all of you to thank for thanks for helping me to ease some of the financial burden. Okay, the bottom part. Okay, let me pre-comp this. Okay, maybe for a change, I make this a square design for a change. Yeah, I make this nice in another way. So I play around with the border, the background, the effect. Okay, let me pre-comp this. Call this the top BG. Duplicate this, we call this the bottom BG. We move this to the bottom. So that means I can use the cracked tile for the background. I can seriously use the cracked tile for the background. Okay, I want to work on this for a second because I want this to look nicer actually. Get some noise in, just a tiny bit of noise. Just a tiny bit, not too much. And throw in some fractal noise for this. Okay, I want to animate this. I want to animate this. Oops. Okay, I want to flip this around so that the effect doesn't look like it's synchronized. So I'm going to flip this horizontally and so it looks as if there's some lights being shined onto the middle part. Okay, now it still looks a bit plain. So let's throw in some. I'm going to call this the background main. Okay, slightly tinted cyan color. I may make this slightly lighter. No, this is too bright already. Yeah, maybe dimmer cyan, something like that should be good. Oh shit. Okay, because of this thing, I need to change the length of composition. I'm going to extend this by 2 more seconds. Okay, there's a reason why I'm doing this. It is still a 20 second, but I needed this extra 2 seconds to loop the animation around. Okay, I want the block to be the same height as each of the individual piece. If I were to throw in the background, you'll see something like that. Okay, no crack tile effect. Change a new color for this. Let's make it black. No, slightly darker color of the animated patterns. And reduce the opacity to maybe 90%. No, still can't see. %70? Let me reduce the tile, 50% maybe. I think brighter color looks better. The gap in between the brighter Yeah, brighter color looks better. Let me label this first. This is the effects layer. This is just the solid. Oi. Sorry, let me answer the phone call. Hello? Yeah, speaking? Spam call. He said, hello, am I speaking to my name? I am calling from business something something. I understand that you are a SME owner. I'm like, I did not even say a single word. I put down the phone. SME owner? Who is he trying to call the SME owner? For goodness sake, man. Okay, let me pre-com this. We're gonna call this the background main com. Split this into half. The front becomes the back becomes the front. This method of fixing the looping doesn't always work. It doesn't always work. We've seen this before. It does not work as is intended. So there are some changes I need to make. So from 100 to 0, then it starts from 0 to 100. Let's see how it looks like. Okay. Oh, it works. Yeah. Okay, I don't see the background a lot. The background is not exactly that obvious. Okay, I'm going to pre-com this again. Oh man. Pre-com final. Because I need to do the layer mask. I may need to animate the layer mask. Yeah, I'll definitely need to do the layer mask. Animate the layer mask. I'm just not sure if it's possible to animate the layer mask. I never really tried animating the layer mask before. I believe shape is the one, the path is the one. Okay, let me just explain why I need to animate the layer mask. You see this thing move, right? Hey, it's okay. So I was expecting, you know, some of the background will be shown. How's that? What do you guys think? Okay, what other changes can I make to it? I don't quite like the color combination. Okay, not the color combination. The gaps I think is a bit not translucent enough. So I'm going to make some changes to the solid. So I make this slightly more transparent. Yep. I'm just curious though. I'm just curious if I can add a stroke to the block. Just some thin stroke. Too bright. Position, jitter, rotation. Oh, rotation. Rotation? Oh, okay. But that will mess up the animation quite a fair bit. Too bad I cannot add a stroke to the block. If I can add just a bit of stroke to that, maybe that will look better. Okay, I'm curious about something. I should be able to combine effects. So what I do is I use this as a mask. So I think that is what this is about. Lighting, gradient layer. No, it's not. Okay, use this as a mask. No. I thought I can lock on this. Too bad. I thought I can lock the background to the movement of it. Well, what I can do is throw this onto the top and we play with the masking layer. The looks weird. The Excel tile looks weird. See if I can invert this effect. I want a very faint hexer effect at the back. So I need to dim this slightly because I want the crack tile to be the dominant one. So I just want the hexer effect to be, well, to be there. Yeah, at the same time, yeah, it's at the same time it's there, but it's not quite there in a way. Okay, let's slow this down. 10 is a bit too much. Maybe 5. We halve it. No. 1. 1 is the slowest already. Yes. Okay. some of the scene, not some of the scene, some of the certain angle, because it is somewhat transparent. Make this color a bit darker. Okay, this way the hexa tile is not obvious, so I put it below it. Okay, now the hexa tile is not obvious. Yeah, the hexa tile is not very obvious. Okay, let me increase this to maybe about 50. Okay. Guys, let me take a short toilet break. I'll be back. Don't know what you couldn't say. I say something's wrong. Now I long for yesterday. Love was such an easy game to play. Now I need a place to hide away. Oh, I believe in yesterday. Why she had to go, I don't know. She wouldn't say. I say something's wrong. You know what I'm gonna be dreaming of? I don't know. I think I'll dream of a Penosaurus. Maybe I'll scream in my dream, Penosaurus! Oh, thank you. Oh. Okay. Oh shit, I don't know where you're stuck. Sorry, I shouldn't be laughing, but you are not the first person that I start. Man. Can I pinch the balloon guy?
Oh, it's pulling up.
Oi!
Oi! Oi!
You guys saw that?
I saw that. Went inside the ground.
Yeah! You guys did not just hear that. Oh, hammerhead, hammerhead, hammerhead. Okay, for those of you who missed the hammerhead, guys, the hammerhead. Oh, there's another chicken here. Hey? Oh, you tamed one chicken already, okay. I take it that I cannot kill your chicken. Oh, I can! Shit! Shit! I didn't know that! I didn't know that! Oh, sorry! No! No! I didn't know that I can kill your chicken. Oh man!
It's tameable but cannot send to.
I can't stop loving you. There's nothing you can say or do. You know my heart is true. Oh, I can't stop loving you. Sorry, I'm feeling happy today. I don't. Yup. Oh, what the hell?
Wait, what? What the hell happened? Wait, what?
I have no idea.
What the hell just happened?
Shit, what? That one got me. Oh man. Boss, what's up? Shit. I don't know what you couldn't say. I say something's wrong now. I long for yesterday. Yesterday, love was such an easy game to play. Now I need a place to hide away. Oh, I believe in yesterday. Why she had to go, I don't know. She wouldn't say. I say something's wrong. You know what? I'm gonna be dreaming of. I don't know. I think I'll dream of a Penosaurus. Maybe I'll scream in my dream, Penosaurus. Oh, thank you. Oh. Okay. Oh shit, I don't know where you're stuck. Sorry, I shouldn't be laughing, but you are not the first person that I stuck.
On your stream.
Man. Can I pinch the balloon guy?
Oh, it's pulling up.
Oi!
Oi! Oi!
You guys saw that?
I saw that. Went inside the ground.
Yeah! You guys did not just hear that. Oh, hammerhead, hammerhead, hammerhead. Okay, for those of you who missed the hammerhead, guys, the hammerhead. Oh, there's another chicken here. Hey? Oh, you tamed one chicken already, okay. I take it that I cannot kill your chicken. Oh, I can! Shit! Shit! I didn't know that! I didn't know that! Oh, sorry! No! No! I didn't know that I can kill your chicken. Oh man!
It's tameable but cannot send to.
I can't stop loving you. There's nothing you can say or do. You know my heart is true. Oh, I can't stop loving you. Sorry, I'm feeling happy today. I don't.
Sounds like.
Yup. Oh, what the hell?
Wait, what? What the hell happened? Wait, what?
I have no idea.
What the hell just happened?
Oh shit! What? That one got me. Oh man. Boss, what's up? Shit. I don't know. She couldn't say. I say something's wrong. Now I long for yesterday. Love was such an easy game to play. Now I need a place to hide away. Oh, I believe in yesterday. Why she had to go, I don't know. She wouldn't say. I say something's wrong. You know what? I'm gonna be dreaming of. All right, I'm back. Okay, took longer break than usual because the curry was a bit. The curry was calling out to me. Cannot resist the curry. I want to add in some fake. Oh, okay. Okay, what if I change a color for this? So I have a darker shade of this. Right now I'm just looking at effects. Not looking at effects, I'm just trying to strengthen the effect. Okay, I want the background to be slightly smaller in size. Aha! So reduce the opacity a little bit. Okay, I will have the solid layer as white color. Haha, okay. Let me throw in the text in there. I want to see how does it looks like with the text on it. Just for example. I think that's okay. I think that's okay. Okay, let's throw in the icon. Shit, why is my nose so itchy? Let's pick a silver color. Okay, I want to synchronize the animation. So so that means, oh man, okay. Oh boy, oh, I have a very good idea. Okay, I have a very good idea. It feels a bit like cheating, but I won't. Yeah, okay, I won't put it as far as calling it cheating, but it's really a different way of randomizing it. I just need to flip it. So there's 4 pieces. So the next one I flip it. The next pieces I flip upside down. Then the next pieces I flip it upside down and the other way around. So that way I have 4 different random tiles moving all over the place, animating. Something like that. If we throw in a beaver effect, it should be able to enhance the edges. Or I hope. No. Okay, I have a good way of creating a beaver effect, or just adding a something that looks like a border or something like that. Haha! So something like that. Alright, the difference, okay. 7 pixel larger, so the other 3 icon I need to use somewhat the same. If I put this right at the bottom, it should not, yeah, it won't show up. I could put this right in the middle. Oh no, I can't. Okay, because of the way I'm going to duplicate that. I can't put this right in the middle. Okay, I need to find a way to make this appear right in between the 2 animations. Okay, let me see. So if I want to put the icon right in between the tiles, I will need to duplicate the main com. Let me see. Okay, I'll need to duplicate the main com. Okay, this is going to be a pain in the butt. Okay, if you want it, if that's what is required to make the effect looks better, yeah, I think let's go for it. Okay, let's go for it. Just to show you guys what I meant by putting it in between. So I intend to put this in between. So you see the tiles, so it feels like the icon is in between the two cracked tiles. So this effect is actually nicer. Okay, put it in between. Try to see if we can strengthen effect to make it look more obvious, like it is in between, sitting in between two layers, the hexa tile layers. Yeah, I think this is the best already though. Might need to make this bigger. Okay. Okay, I may not need the double layer there since I'm letting it sit right in the middle. Okay, now it looks like it's sitting right in the middle. Okay. Or at least underneath the surface layer. Okay. Alright, this is good. Okay, now comes the troublesome part. Okay, I need to randomize. First of all, I need to randomize the crack effect, and I need to seat the icon in the precon. Okay, the precon we sit inside a precon. Okay, let's do it. I got plenty of time. So I still got what 2 hours. I think I'll finish way before that. Alright. First things first. Oh, okay, this is this is really going to be a pain in the butt because I got too many pre-comps already. But it's all really necessary. All these are necessary. I got no choice. Sorry. Okay, so this layer is a troublesome one. Alright. Okay, copy this. Multiply. And what else I need to randomize? I need to randomize this effect. So I need to randomize the tiles. Use the same name, but just label it with a different number. Main com 2. Because I need to loop this. Okay, let me move this out of the way. Okay, no. Oh! Okay, yeah, okay. I forgot about that. Yeah, I forgot about that. I cannot just move it just like that. Because the animation is there. If I move this, it will animate the movement of that. So, no. Okay, let me pre-com this. Pre-com. Okay, don't need to be that complicated. Okay, I can pre-com everything. Call this pre-com. Hey, wait. Yeah, I need to pre-com this because I need to mask away the excessive. Okay, I need to mask this away. Now I can pre-com. Okay. Like I said, it's a bit troublesome, but it's necessary. Okay, though, followers, cheers, subscribe. Okay, it seems a bit too big. Okay, this one seems a bit too big. I need to shrink the size of these stars. Yep. Okay, randomize this. Let's call this BG main com tree. I'm gonna give it the same name so that all the project list there, at least I know what are some of these things. Because some of these project files I might come back and turn that into a template. Maybe not for this one, but I want to cultivate a good habit. Just in case I need to turn them into a template. Like I have turned my Be Right Back into a template. So this is basically a template. So I created a template for that. Okay, good. BG main com final, this is 3. Alright, looks good though. Okay. Now for the fourth piece. You know, this troublesome way of duplicating the rest of the pieces is just so the icon can sit right in between two hexatile layers. Okay, all that just to make the icon sit in between it, but it's worth it. It's worth it. Oh shit, okay, I forgot to randomize this. Okay, good. I suddenly thought of where to go tomorrow. So in Singapore we got a new place called, or rather, okay, not new place. It's something that we call a rail corridor, which is about a 23 kilometers park connector. The part that recently opened, the new, okay, one of the start point of the new corridor is at a place we call the Bukit Timah railway station. So that small section I have not explored yet, because there are some viewing platform. There are some 6 meter high. Okay, 6 meter is actually not high, but in Singapore with limited space and things like that, 6 meter I think is should be good enough. So tomorrow I'm going to check it out. Check out the small part of the park to see if there's any interesting things. I'm almost done though. Well, anyway, the stream is so dead today, so I don't think it actually matters if I actually stop early. So I don't think it matters. Okay, I want to put this right in the middle. Somewhere around here should be good enough. See how it looks. So the crack tile effect is randomized. the side pillar are the same, but because of the way I put it, it feels different because of the 3 pieces actually moving in different speed, different direction. So it makes everything actually looks randomized. Someone actually asked me before, I cannot remember who asked me before. I put it on top of each other, but this thing can be put side by side. Just for you, this thing can be put side by side. Okay, I think I like that. I am going to put the new piece in on the stream to see how it looks like. Okay, let me... Okay, let me export this. I want to see how it looks like on the stream itself, if there's any changes I need to make. Okay, this is a blank one. Anyone in chat? What do you guys think, man? Stream's been dead right from the start. Dead on arrival. DOA. Dead on arrival, yeah. Now you can see why I want to spend more times on other things. Because honestly, I cannot keep up with this too long, you know. Yeah, I honestly cannot keep up with this too long. This thing is affecting me in every way, you know, not in a very good manner, you know. It's affecting me negatively. So I honestly not sure how long am I able to hold on for. Hey, I like this though. Hey, it looks nice. I like that. It looks way better than I thought. Huh. Okay, so what happened? What happened is, okay, someone actually asked me, like I said, someone actually asked me. Someone actually asked me. So I put this in this manner. I put this in this manner, you know, one on top of another. What if I want to put this side by side? Yeah, you can do that. You can put it side by side. Because when I export this, right, I export this as individual. I export this as individual too. So this is one piece. And I export this as individual also. So when you put this in OBS, you put this in different layers. So essentially, you can put this side by side. See, you can put this side by side on top. I know people like to put it one row on the top. So because this is in separate pieces. When I zip this up and put it on my store, it is in separate pieces. So there's a lot of space for maneuver. You know, it's really up to you. Hey Ben, I've been here just so big. You're lurking. Yeah, it's dead, man. Today's stream is dead. It is dead on arrival. Okay, what changes do I need for that? I don't think I need any changes for that, though. I like what I'm seeing. It honestly looks way better than I thought. Okay, so this is against a dark background. Against a light background, it looks like that. It is not quite transparent. It is really not quite transparent. Do I need to make this more transparent? Let me see. Let me think. Yeah, Ben, I honestly don't know what I should do with Twitch anymore. I got my new focus. My smartphone photography course that I'm going to concentrate on. But I don't want to just give up Twitch just like that, you know. I don't want to just give up Twitch like that. I honestly don't know what else I can do to Twitch to boost viewership. I am lost on what I should do. I think it's okay though. What do you guys think? Okay, look at the bottom left hand corner. I just throw that up. That's a good enough size. It is somewhat similar to the Facecam. Unfortunately, I can't have the pieces animating diagonally because that piece is too small already. These pieces at the side is honestly too small. I could animate though. I could animate and light that up. But do I need to do that? Because if I want to do that, I could. Okay, I don't want to use rainbow color. I don't want to use a rainbow color for this. So should I want to animate that, I need to use the same cyan color that I use for that. But I'm not going to let it run like that. So I will have the cyan color actually light up randomly on off, on off, on off, on off, on off, on off. Okay, I say we animate that. Yeah, I say we animate that. Okay. Okay, there's going to be a problem. Okay, because of how I layered all this, the individual piece. Oh, it's okay. Yeah, okay, I can do that. Okay, so okay, it won't cause too much of an issue with the animation. It won't cause too much of an issue with the animation. What happens is the pre-comp, the 6 pieces, the one 3 on the left, 3 on the right, it is locked behind a pre-comp, and the pre-comp are all pointing to the same thing, but it's okay. The so-called the light that I'm going to light up for that, it need not be placed deep inside the pre-comp, so I can put it on the topmost pre-comp layer because the movement are all here. So the movement are all here. So I just need to create what I did with the Facecam, with a background layer, make it light up with the opacity, and I have the position so that light will move along with whatever layer it is assigned to. Okay, let's do that. Okay, let's do it bit by bits. I need the inner background. I need the inner background. Not the inner background, the main background of the pieces. So I can basically light 1. So I can copy this. What did I use for this? Soft light. Okay. I'm gonna use the same thing. I'm gonna use soft light for this. Soft light, and we change this to a cyan color. Something like that. Let's make this slightly brighter. No, not too bright. So this thing will move along together. Okay, but it is not glowing though. Okay, it is not glowing. Why? Weird. Okay, after I throw in the position, it suddenly doesn't light up anymore. Oh, okay. The anchor point. Because of the freaking anchor point. Okay, the anchor point. Yeah, the anchor point is what is causing issue. Okay. Now we are talking. Okay, oh man, there's a lot of pieces I need to do. Yeah, a lot of pieces I need to do. Okay. All right. Okay, I might be able to copy and paste all the light pieces, all the 6 light pieces effect. I should be able to copy and paste. So I can copy and paste. I can copy and paste the opacity. Later I'm gonna animate the opacity. I'm gonna let it light up, you know, on and off individually. So I'm going to do that, make it light up individually, and later when I copy all the pieces over, copy the pieces over, I need to copy and paste the position that the light pieces is tied to. Okay. Okay, this is especially tedious because I want the light to light up randomly. I don't want this to synchronize. So I want this to light up individually, randomly. So these different pieces, I need to handle it at the same time. I mean differently. Alright, okay, let me see. So in order to do that, I need the opacity to be 0. I need all the opacity to be 0. Okay, I'm trying to make this as randomized as possible. Okay, let's see how randomized can it get. Okay, it's not exactly obvious though, because the light goes on and off. It makes me think if I should do the LED light at all. Let me change the color of this. I'm going to make this brighter. So it's going to be slightly brighter. Okay, I need this to light up a bit more. Okay, so we'll fill this up. Okay, see if the effect is actually better. Making this light up a little bit more. Okay, the best way to test this is to export this. So I'm going to export this. I am going to export this. Okay, let me export this. That's the best way to test it really. Put it on stream itself. I don't need the effect to be obvious, like in your face kind of obvious, but I do need this to at least shown. Oh. Okay, the effect is not strong. The light is not strong. I don't see. Yeah, the light is not strong. It's as good as not there. Okay, if it's as good as not there, then I might as well don't add the animation. Yeah, even without it, it's good enough. Okay, that is good enough. Okay, okay, I'm not going to delete this layer just in case. You know, after that I want to come in and add this again. Okay, I like this. Okay, I think I'm ready to export this. Okay, I'm happy with the progress. Yeah, you know, okay, this turns out way better than I thought. I thought it's going to look plain, but no, it actually looks, it looks okay actually. It looks way better than I thought. I'm happy with this. Tonight or something like that, I can upload it to my store already. So now I just need to, yeah, I just need to export this piece by piece. Something is happening outside. Yeah, I'm just gonna do this on stream because even if I stop now, yeah, I'm gonna end up exporting this. Anyway, the stream is dead, so it doesn't matter what I do. So the stream is more dead than dead. It doesn't matter what I do. I was definitely overthinking the complexity. You know, I thought I want to add in some more stuff because it looks plain, but actually it doesn't. It looks okay. The double crack tiles that I stacked on top of each other, the one on top is bigger, the one below is smaller. So when it's actually moving apart, it looks like it's coming apart, then coming together again, coming apart, coming together again. You see the gaps appearing sometimes when it's moving and closing. So when it's opening and closing at certain interval, you see the gaps getting bigger. Even if there's any changes I need to make, the changes should be made to the face cam. Yeah. We'll see. But for now, I know I'm happy with the bottom left hand corner. The bottom left hand corner. Those are better than the top. Okay, let me just someone asked me before. Someone asked me before. So I put all of this stacked on top of each other. But I also export this individually one by one. So what can be done for this is essentially you can add this, individually. So basically you can do this individually. Because the video file which I exported allows things like this to be separated out. So you can, I know a lot of people prefer the events frame to look like that, to put it right at the top. I used to do that, but I find that a bit, it's just me. I find that it's a bit too much. Because all this stuff you put it at the top, like it's just a cluster, a whole cluster of things right at the top. So that's why I don't do that anymore right now. But it doesn't mean that other people won't do it. So I noticed that a lot of people will still do it. So what happened is you can still do it, one whole row right at the top, because all my overlay in my store, I actually give options to that. So the options come in the form of all stack up like this, or if you want to do it in one row, or I don't know how you want to arrange it, you're free to do that. And it also comes in the form of a blank piece, like the one which I'm using right at the bottom. That reminds me, I think my sample, I need to make my sample better though. Yeah, so the 4 pieces, you can put it like that. I think it looks better than the top. I like that. It looks better than the top. Okay, I don't think there's any more changes needed to be done for the activities one. But for the face cam, somehow I still feel like there's more that I can do to the face cam. I still feel like there's more that I can do to the face cam. Because one thing I can do is I can make the upper part thicker, slightly thicker. I think that is the thing that is making me a bit like something is wrong. Okay, let me. I still got some time before I hop off. I'm going to make the upper part thicker because the upper part is a bit too thin already. With the bottom piece looking like this, the upper part is a bit too thin. So let me make this bigger. The animation is okay. I like the animation already. The only thing that I need to do right now is to make the upper part. Okay, make the upper part slightly thicker. Let me give it almost the same size as the bottom piece. Like that should be okay. The 35, okay. Because it's a bit not balanced. That's why I needed to do this. Yeah, even the shader. This is the only changes that needed to be done. The rest is okay. Okay, this is the layer mask. Ooh, too much. Okay, the shader. Too much shader, too much shader. Okay, should be okay. Yep. So if the top is slightly thicker, I think at least you look balanced. Yep. Okay. Now I just need to make changes to this. What the heck is this? Hey, what the hell is that? How come there's another shape? Okay. Yeah, it's more balanced. Now it looks more balanced. Okay, let me export this. Okay. Okay, I'm going to change this to something else first so that I can override. Okay, should be good. Alright, let me throw the updated one in. Ah, oh shit. Okay. Yeah, now it's more balanced. Now it's way more balanced. Because just now the top is like a bit too thin already. Okay, I think I like that. Yeah, I'm ending way early today. Anyway, I don't think there's anyone. Let me see. One viewer, that is myself. Okay, yep, that's gonna be it. I don't think I want to wait anyone. It's by myself only. So yeah. Okay. I guess that is it. I'll see you guys on the next stream. Maybe. I don't know. I can only say the end is near. So the end is very near. I honestly cannot continue like this. It is affecting me in a lot of ways. So I need to put my skills to better use than doing this on stream or something like that. But we'll see. Maybe you guys will see me next week. Maybe you guys will see me never. I don't know. We see how. All right.